So in this video, we are going to learn how to add TradeIndia leads to Zoho Bigin as contacts. So if you're using TradeIndia as a platform to sell your products or services online and get some new leads for your business, this automation is going to help you a lot. So in this automation, whenever a new lead or a new inquiry will be received in TradeIndia platform, automatically with the same details, we are going to add this lead as a contact in Zoho Bigin CRM. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this kind of automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my TradeIndia account. Now I want that whenever I get a new lead, a new inquiry in TradeIndia, automatically I want to add that same lead as a contact in Zoho Bigin. Now to do this, we have to connect our TradeIndia account with Zoho Bigin. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. And to access Pabbly Connect, just go to a new tab in your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And you will reach to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, you can just sign into your Pabbly account. So I will just sign into my Pabbly account, and after signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. After coming here, just click on Access Now below Pabbly Connect. And as you click on Access Now, you will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow. And to create an automation workflow, just click on this Create Workflow button, and you can give this workflow a name. You can just give any name of your choice and click on Create. I have already created an automation workflow inside Pabbly Connect by the name of TradeIndia to Zoho Bigin. Now in this automation workflow, you can see we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger window. Now here in the trigger step, what you have to do, you have to select TradeIndia as a trigger application and capture leads as the trigger event. And after selecting your trigger application as TradeIndia and trigger event as capture lead, just click on connect. Now here we have to connect our TradeIndia account with Pabbly Connect. So just select add new connection, and after selecting add new connection, it is asking us some details like user ID, profile ID and key. So to connect TradeIndia account with Pabbly Connect, we have to enter all of these details. But now you might be thinking how you can get all of these details of your TradeIndia account to make this connection. So for that, you just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just go to your TradeIndia account and from the left sidebar, go to Inquiries and Contacts. Under Inquiries and Contacts, you can see this option of My Inquiry API. Just click on it. And after clicking on My Inquiry API, here you can see the user ID, profile ID and key of your TradeIndia account. Just copy the user ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After that, copy the profile ID as well, paste it too, and the key as well. And after entering all of these details, just click on Save. And as you click on Save, you will see your TradeIndia account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. Here I have already made a connection, so I'm not making a new connection again. After making this connection, all you have to do is just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as you click on Save and Send Test Requests, you will see the details of the last lead, the most recent lead which we have received in TradeIndia will be received inside Pabbly Connect. Now here, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, I have received a response and this is the response of my lead. Here you can see we have the sender state. We have the state of the lead which they have entered while making the inquiry. Then after that, here you can see the subject line that for which particular product or what is the subject line of this inquiry. Then here you can see the mobile number of the lead as well. We have the name of the lead and once again we have their mobile number. We'll scroll down further and here you can see some other details like the company name of the lead, the country of the lead, the city of the lead and also the type of the lead. It's a client. Now after this, we'll scroll down further and you will see the details of the receiver, basically your business details, the details of the person who has received the leads. And also we have the message, that what is the message the user, the lead has entered while making the inquiry. So in this way, you can see all the details of a new lead are received inside Pabbly Connect from TradeIndia in the trigger step. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have connected our TradeIndia account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, and after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have received the response, the details of the lead as well. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add this exact same lead to Zoho Bigin. For that, we will just scroll down and come to this action step. And here in Choose App, we will search for Zoho Bigin. Just select it. After selecting Zoho Bigin, an action event from this dropdown, select the action event as Create Contact. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Zoho Bigin account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Zoho Bigin button. As we click on Connect, this pop-up will appear in front of us. And it is asking us for the domain of our Zoho account. Now you must be thinking how you can get the domain of your Zoho account. So for that, just log into your Zoho Bigin account and in the URL section, you will see the domain. Like here you can see zoho.in. This is the domain of my Zoho account. Now you might be having any one domain out of all of these 5 of your Zoho account. So right now I'm going to enter the domain of my Zoho account and then just click on save. Now as we click on save, here you can see because we have already logged into a Zoho Bigin account in our browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. And here in this pop-up window, you can see the same account. Just click on this accept button and as we click on accept, we will see our Zoho Bigin account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the owner, that who will be the owner of this contact in our Zoho Bigin account. Right now in my Zoho Bigin account, I have only one owner named as demo user. So I'm going to select that. But you can basically assign these contacts to any owner in your Zoho Bigin account which you have. In the dropdown, you will get a list of multiple owners, all the owners which you have in Zoho Bigin. Then it is asking us for the first name and last name. Basically the name of the new contact which we want to create in Zoho Bigin. So we have received the details of a new lead from TradeIndia in the trigger step. Now what we have to do, from TradeIndia responses, one by one, we have to map these responses to this Zoho Bigin action step. And the process of mapping is very simple. Now here it is asking us for the first name. Now here in first name, to map it, we will just click on this field and in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from TradeIndia of a new lead, of a new inquiry. Out of all of these responses, select the response of the sender's name. Now here you will notice that as we map the sender name, we have the first name only. This particular user has only entered their first name. We don't have the first name and the last name, full name. And the field of last name is mandatory, is required. So in this case, what you can do, if you're getting the full name, instead of mapping this name in the first name field, you can just map the first name or the full name in the last name field as well. So I'll just search for the response of name and map it over here. In this way, you can see we have successfully mapped the full name in the last name field itself because this particular field was mandatory, it was required. But if you get the response of full name from TradeIndia of a new lead, you can use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect called text formatter, and you can separate or break the full name into two parts of first name and last name. Then it is asking us for the date of birth. So we haven't received the date of birth of the new lead which we want to add in Zoho Bigin. So you can just keep this field of date of birth as blank. Then it is asking us lead source. Now here in lead source, I'm going to add TradeIndia because we are going to receive all the leads from TradeIndia. So I'm going to manually write TradeIndia over here. Then it is asking us for the email. So we will just search for the email of the lead, but we haven't received the email of the lead over here. So that's why we can just keep this field as blank. Then it is asking us for the mobile number. So we have received the mobile number of the lead. So we are just going to search for the response of mobile number. And we are going to map the sender's mobile number over here. Basically the mobile number of the lead. Then it is asking us for the company name. So we have received the response of company name. So we'll just search for the same response and map it over here. Then it is asking us for the description. Now we have received a message from the lead while they are making the inquiry, they have entered some message. And we are going to add that exact same message in the description field as well. Just click here and from the drop down, just search for the message and select and map the message over here. After message, it is asking us street, city, state and country. So we don't have the street address of this particular lead. So we can just ignore this field, but we have the city. So we'll just search for city over here and map the response of city. Then we also have the response of state. So I'll just search for the response of state from the drop down and map the state as well. And also the country. So we have the country as well and we are going to map it. In this way, all the details of a new lead which you are receiving from TradeIndia, one by one map all of these details into their respective fields. And after mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details of a lead which we have mapped over here, basically the new lead which we have received in our TradeIndia account, is now added as a contact in Zoho Bigin. So let's check it. We will go to a Zoho Bigin account and we will just go to this contact section once. And yes, here you can see the same person, the same lead which we have received in TradeIndia is now added in our Zoho Bigin account. We have the same name, we have the same company name, same mobile number, same city, state and country, and the message which they have entered while making the inquiry in TradeIndia, the same message is added in description as well. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to capture a new lead in TradeIndia, automatically we are going to add the same lead with the same details in our Zoho Bigin CRM as well as a contact. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can email us at support@pabbly.com or post it on our forum over here. Or you can write us in the comment box below too. If you want to check out the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. And if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Pabbly. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.